Thank you, Seth. Appreciate it. Seth, I think it's actually my 9th year, but I get hit in the head a lot, so I don't know. But one thing's for sure, each year that I do, that I've been to this event, I have been inspired by the great people and their great achievements that they were able to accomplish because of their guide dog. Rebecca, another case tonight. I've always asked they let me speak before the people have these great stories talk, so I'm not emotional when I get up here, but they don't listen to me. Last year, it was Abby and her guide dog Alexa, and her graduating college and walking down and getting her diploma. And so each year, it's a great reminder of all the great work that Guiding Eyes does and what people are able to accomplish because of their guide dogs. And I think that's why we're all here and why we support Guiding Eyes. I've also been able to meet several of the parents who have a dog and they have a child with autism, and just you can see the relief on their faces and the joy that they have now that their child has a companion and someone to be with them. And so that program just adds just another special moment and another special thing that Guiding Eyes does to help so many families. This winter, I had the pleasure of going to the K9 Development Center for the first time, and what a joy. I brought my family. I brought at the time I had just 2 girls. We've added a third, but I brought my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old and my wife, and we went and had the best time and saw the puppies, and I thought it was going to be a great idea. The drive home, however, was a little different, where I had everybody crying and yelling that we didn't get to bring home a puppy. And actually, my 2 girls were sleeping. It was my wife who was crying and yelling that we didn't get to bring home a puppy. So, but it was really, and I know it's been said it's reopening in the grand reopening in September. So I know that'll be a wonderful day. Actually, last year I got my own guide dog. His name's Odell, and we play fetch a lot. We run routes, and we have to play together every day. He listens pretty well. But it was exciting. We've been in practices these past few weeks, and kind of our spring training, and it's going well. But I'm looking forward to to a big year this year for the Giants, and looking forward to great things. And really, I just want to thank everybody here because of your involvement, for just being here tonight and playing golf and enjoying the evening. You're making a difference for Guiding Eyes. And my 9th year, and the first year I did it, I didn't even know what Guiding Eyes was. I did it solely because Mr. Brown called me and asked if I'd be here and be a part of it, and I did it just because I trusted him. But now, 9 years in, very passionate about Guiding Eyes and the great work and the involvement, and want to be involved and help out in any way. So I appreciate your support, you being here, and everything you're doing for Guiding Eyes. So thank you very much.
Now, Eli, one thing that you have to do each and every day after practice, especially after games, you deal with questions from the media. Is it true that Guiding Eyes participants ask tougher questions?
Yes, it is. I think we have a lot of people in here who have a bright future in the media, and I think it'll be these people asking a few questions here, especially in New York media. That's it's a challenge every day. It was actually. In the event we had in May, kind of the kickoff, as I was up kind of giving my remarks, I think the news broke about the whole Tom Brady.
That was a great podcast. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Tom Brady incident. So I had media right after. I had some local media there, and there's always a few kind kind of beat writers for the Giants, because I hadn't talked to them in 4 months. They kind of look forward to that opportunity to talk to me. And I think right as the first question, the news had broken 10 minutes before, so it's very unprepared. And so I'm looking forward. I think we got get a few questions here in a little bit, and that should be fun.
Let's start it off with Bill Pulsifer from PepsiCo.
Hey, Bill.
Speaking of your guide dog, Odell Beckham. Speaking of your guide dog, Odell Beckham.
It's on.
I'll just speak loud. Speaking of your guide dog, Odell Beckham, do you believe that he's one of your best receivers you've ever had so far?
Well, I've only been with them 1 year. 1 year, and it's tough to say the best. We've had some good receivers over the years. We've won championships with Plaxico Burress and Amani Toomer and Steve Smith and Hakeem Nicks and Victor Cruz, our current guys that we currently have on the roster. So it'll be exciting. It will be exciting. I think we have a great receiving core this year. Getting Victor back, having Odell in the field, Ruben Randall. We got some weapons, so that makes my job a lot easier. And I get to just throw it to the open guy, and they do all the work.
One follow-up. Does he know he's your guiding ice dog?
Does he know?
Not yet. No, not yet. So we're trying to keep him humble. But yes, no. But Odell.
Twitter. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Odell and I actually went to the same high school in New Orleans, and which is not. I mean, Peyton and I are the only two guys that ever go to the NFL. Another guy, Omar Douglas. You know who Omar Douglas is, Seth?
Sure.
Yeah, right. But
I have Wikipedia right here.
Played for the Giants. But we're the only three guys that ever played in the NFL. But Odell, and I worked out with Odell when he was a junior in high school. I went back to my high school and I called my coach, or the coach there, the coach there said, hey, can you give me a couple receivers? I need to throw some routes. I'm in town for a few days, and he sent me a couple, and I kind of kept calling Odell to keep going. Yeah, you keep going, and so I knew there was something special about him. It's kind of funny we get to be on the same team now and play in the same team.
Our next question comes from Mike Wilson of Wilson & Son Jewelers. Mike?
Thanks. Hey, Eli. I've been a longtime Giant fan, and what I admire most about you is your toughness and your overall preparation for game day. I, too, have 3 daughters. By the way, congratulations on your 3rd daughter.
Thank you.
And I found that when I had 2 kids, I was always playing man-to-man. Now that I have 3 daughters, you probably find that you're kind of backpedaling and playing zone. So my question is, as a young player entering the league, you had all the free time, you had all the brain cells to focus on the game. Since you became a father, how have your priorities changed, and what is your advice you would give a new dad in the NFL?
Good question.
I think the priorities try to stay the same. Obviously, you do have kids, and you want to spend as much time with them as possible. I try to, as a lot of husbands in here would talk about. I think having a great wife is very important. So I give a lot of credit to my wife for what she does, and so it's really the off season, kind of February and through this summer. I try to spend as much time with my kids as possible and be outside with them. It's great, now we got the warm weather and run around and enjoy that. But during the season, it's tough. It's we have long hours and we're at the office, and even when I get home, it's I still have homework and preparation, and so. But we kind of have our times, and whether I'm a professional bather, I've become, bath time's kind of my deal. And my wife gets on me. She says I get the kids too riled up during bath time because right before Beth, but I only know one way to do it, and I can't change. So that's just the way it's going to be. Just kind of having a schedule, having the time where you commit to football and your job, and then your time where you commit to family, and try not to overlap. When I'm at football, I try to concentrate on football. When I'm at home, I try to concentrate with my family and be with my kids and enjoy those moments.
Where is John Tolomer from Westchester Bank? There he is in the back.
Eli, great to see you again. Thanks so much for what you're doing. Just reading about the shifts on the offensive line, wonder how you feel about that in the new offense.
Well, yeah, we have shifted around the offensive line a little bit. We lost Will Beatty, our left tackle, got injured a few weeks ago. Fortunately, we drafted an offensive tackle in the first round out of Miami, and so he's at left tackle right now. Eric, he's a big 6'6", 330-pound guy with a little attitude. That's how I like him. Meaner and bigger the better. But he's doing well, and so I think we've moved some guys around. I think we have the best 5 guys on the offensive line playing. They've had a few years with each of them there, kind of under the belt. Know the second year in this new offensive system, so I'm excited. I really am. Last year was tough at this time of year. I was just coming off an injury. I had an ankle surgery. We had a brand new offense, a lot going on. I wasn't able to practice it and do everything at the time last year, but this year, feel great about the offense, love what we're doing, feel healthy, feel strong, and so, I think it's going to be a big year. I'm really looking forward to it, and it'll be great things.
Thanks for the questions. I just want to let you know, in the time that you've been here at the podium, no NFL news is broken.
Good.
So you're in the clear. Make a run for the door. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Eli Manning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.